the remainder of his kin, goes through his days endeavoring to make do on a desolate desert with his girl love. He implores his god Rapu for help, yet love before long passes on from starvation. Similarly, as he hears a voice calling out to him somewhere far off, Gorr finds a desert spring where he finds Rapu, who had killed the most recent wielder of an old weapon known as All Dark, the Necrosword. Rapu ridicules Gorr for his defenselessness and will not give any help. Feeling sold out, Gorr claims the Necrosword and guillotines him, and commitments for the end, everything being equal. Thor proceeds with his experiences with the gatekeepers of the cosmic system, answering misery calls across the universe while attempting to get back in shape. Be that as it may, Thor stays discontent with where he is throughout everyday life, and expects to resign. A flood of pain calls in regards to Gorr arise, one of them being from Sif, who had pursued him down. Thor and Korg answer Sif's call, heading out in different directions from the gatekeepers who leave to answer the others. They find a crushed Sif with her arm cut off, who cautions them that Gorr will go after New Asgard next. In the interim, Dr. Jane Encourage goes through therapy for stage 4 disease. Endeavors to explore for a fix demonstrate useless and she causes creatures to lose trust. However, Cultivate becomes enlivened to go to New Asgard with the expectation that their wizardry can assist with taking out the malignant growth. As Thor has unconsciously charmed it to safeguard Encourage while they were together, Mjolnir becomes attracted to her presence, combining itself back and permeating her with the powers of the strong Thor. That evening, Gorr utilizes the Necrosword to crowd New Asgard with shadow beasts. Thor, Korg, and Sif show up to stand up to them, as does ruler Valkyrie and Cultivate, what Thor's identity is amazed to see. While they had the option to repulse the beasts, Gorr escapes with Asgard's youngsters, including Heimdall's child Axel. Thor speaks with Axel and derives that the kids are in the shadow domain. Realizing that Gorr's solidarity would be at its top there, Thor, Encourage, Valkyrie, and Korg travel to Power City to caution Zeus of Gorr and request a military to assist with battling him. Unconvinced that Gorr is a danger to Transcendent City, Zeus rather has Thor caught, compelling the others to mediate and fight off Zeus' men. In the fight, Zeus utilizes his thunderclap to annihilate Korg's body. Just his face stays in salvageable shape, albeit this is enough for him to make do. Angered, Thor utilizes the thunderclap to pierce Zeus in the chest, which Valkyrie takes as the gathering breaks to defy Gorr in the shadow domain. On the way, Thor learns of Encourage malignant growth analysis, and the two revive their relationship. Upon appearance, they endeavor to find the youngsters, just to understand that they had succumbed to a snare. Gorr expected to take Stormbreaker to use the Bifrost scaffold to get to Endlessness, where he could seek the eradication of the divine beings. Yet again they fight Gorr and his shadow beasts, however are compelled to escape back to New Asgard once Valkyrie and Cultivate are debilitated. Before Stormbreaker can be shipped across the Bifrost, Gorr takes it. Thor is educated that the impacts regarding Mjolnir are exacerbating Foster's disease, and he asks her to remain behind to recuperate. Valkyrie is additionally unfit to keep battling, leaving the thunderclap in Thor's control so he can battle Gorr once more. At the focal point of the universe, Gorr starts opening Forever's door with Stormbreaker. Thor shows up and pervades the youngsters with the force of Thor, invigorating them enough to beat the excess shadow beasts. Gorr acquires the advantage against Thor. Having detected his pain, Cultivate chooses to employ Mjolnir again regardless of her debilitated condition and join the battle. Thor gives Encourage adequate opportunity to utilize Mjolnir to break the Necrosword into pieces, damning herself and Gorr. Thor recuperates Stormbreaker and has the kids use it to get back, however they couldn't prevent Gorr from entering Time Everlasting. Thor shouts to Gorr and argues for him to pick love over death as he races to Cultivate's side. Their affection helped him to remember the adoration he had for his girl, in this manner choosing to utilize his desire to restore love. Cultivate before long surrenders to the disease, evaporating into Valhalla. Thor acknowledges Gorr's solicitation to take authority of adoration before he bites the dust from the Necrosword's revile. In the fallout, A sculpture of Cultivate as the strong Thor is raised in New Asgard. Sif and Valkyrie start preparing the kids in battle, while Korg's body completely recovers as he looks to create a posterity. Thor begins to raise Love as his own little G. IRL, entrusting her with Stormbreaker while he uses Mjolnir into fight. The two start venturing to every part of the cosmic system, offering help to whomever needs it, becoming known as Adoration and Thunder. In a mid-credits scene, a recovering Zeus sends his child Hercules to kill Thor. In a post-credits scene, Encourage shows up at the entryways of Valhalla, where Heimdall invites her and expresses gratitude toward her for aiding in saving his child.
See what happens next. Thor: Love and Thunder, available now.